Morning, everybody. So my camera's still doing this weird thing. Haven't figured it out. Tried refreshing the settings, returning to defaults and stuff, and none of it worked. So, anyway, today's video is going to be a little bit different. Here, I'll turn you around. Oh, it won't let me turn around once we've started recording. Well, that's pretty lame. So, hopefully soon we'll be on the Passat. Got to do a little bit with the Jetta wagon still. I got to figure out the vacuum line system on it and whatnot. But anyway, we were doing some AC stuff yesterday. Everything's a mess and a wreck. Got to go through and clean everything up. I've done so many jobs and haven't... Ta-da! We have light. Done so many jobs and I haven't been able to get after an actual cleanup. Oh, beer, not Bud Light. Yeah, it's a mess. But anyway, we got Morgan's Suburban. Tristan's car. Today's video, like I said, is going to be a little different. This one's going to be a longer one, and this is mostly because I'm trying a new product. I'm not sponsored, not even trying to be sponsored. Don't really care about all that extra bullshit. Oh, no, that's right. I left it out here. All right. There we go. Okay. So this is a power bleeder. It's a, pressure bleeder essentially. And what we're going to do is we're going to power bleed Morgan's brakes. So you take your cap off, sort out your mess. Put the cap somewhere where it's not going to get messed up. Go ahead and make sure that your fitting goes on. Doesn't feel like it's breaking. There's a tiny little spider. Can you see it? Can you see it? Where's he at? Where'd he go? There he is. Ah, little spider guy. Anyway, you put this on here, lock it down real good, and then essentially you take this big lid off right here. You fill this canister up with brake fluid, nice, fresh, clean, good stuff. And then you hand pump this thing, and it'll effectively set pressure on top of the fluid. And when you go around and crack each of the bleeder valves on all four corners, it'll push the fluid through the reservoir for you. Now, I know people have seen these other one-man brake bleeder kits. I'm here to tell you they're friggin' junk. Yeah, this crap here from Harbor Freight, it'll pull a vacuum, but the hose that they send you, or that comes with it, that clear tube sucks. It never connects and holds a proper seal on any of the bleeder valves, so all that stuff's junk. Forget all that crap. Now, where is my phone stand? Don't you like my cheap little phone stand? It's so good. Get you guys locked in. I'm probably not going to do much editing for this. Gonna need a whole lot of brake fluid. Probably not going to do a whole lot of editing for this. And I'm not real sure that I'm going to go through and really show you every aspect of this. Essentially, I kind of played around with this tool yesterday. We're going to have to just deal with it being a little crooked today, folks. Okay, no, because I want to be able to get the doodad in everything. Okay, so there we go. All right. Now the problem I immediately have with this, let me get all of the twisties rolled out of the hose. The immediate problem I have with this thing is that if I simply try to put some pressure on it, it'll build, and you see it starts to come up. But yesterday what I noticed is that when I got to a certain point and I stopped, I can hear a hiss. And it immediately sounds like it's this hose that's somehow already broken. So I'm not real sure about it. I may have to do some weird stuff to make this work correctly. Because I'm not trying to set air into the system. And having this leak is really not a great thing. So Motive products, you're already off to a relatively rough start for me. Anyway, I'm going to get a spray bottle. I already had one somewhere. I'm really bad about forgetting what I do with those. It's kind of funny because I actually had it on Morgan's truck yesterday because I was spraying down the AC lines because I replaced his dryer. I didn't do a video on the dryer because I really didn't think we were going to need to. Anyway, I am going to attempt to squeeze on this clamp just a little more with a pair of dikes and maybe get lucky and it not actually be a broken stem. It may just be that it wasn't clamped tight enough. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going for my long snips specifically so that I can get a little more leverage on the clamp. Okay, that's a little tighter. I don't know if it worked. It does not sound like it worked. I don't understand why twisting it that direction makes it stop leaking. Well, we would know if it would hold enough pressure for long enough. I don't know how many PSI to really set on top of this. I wouldn't put too much more than 5 or 10 PSI. I see the gauge goes all the way up to 30. I don't know that I would want to put that much pressure on the brake reservoir. Okay, so we're just going to cut this clamp. That's why you wear safety glasses. If I have to put a little hose clamp on this, I'm not going to be terribly upset about it. I just need to understand why this sumbitch is leaking, because I need the tools I spend this kind of money on to work and work well. And this is not doing that. Maybe I can get in here. I hate these clamps. So stupid. So, fastest way to test this is going to be to put your finger over the opening. Absolutely hilarious. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. It's already friggin' cracked. What a bunch of bullshit. All right, Motive. Thanks for nothing. So, I'm gonna cut here because it's broken. I don't necessarily want to ruin this and use it and have them not replace it. But these are the clamps that I'm thinking I'm gonna use. My phone will focus. There we go. Yep. So, whichever one of these fits tighter from the jump, which it looks like it's gonna be this one, that's the one I'm gonna use. But this is actually kind of a pain in the ass. So, hooray. Alright, well, this product review really quickly turned into a bash video. And again, this is like the fifth time that I've tried dealing with Jegs as a company. And this is the fourth time or fifth time that they have bit me in the ass. And I'm so goddamn tired of these manufacturers not standing by their products and making it hard to replace them. So here's the issue I have. I was going to make a video, and that's kind of irrelevant to me at this point. I don't have to make a video. I don't really care. What's relevant is that I'm supposed to get Morgan's truck done. This is supposed to help me do it because there's a portion of this where I have to use a computer to actuate the ABS module and all that stuff, and I have to be in the truck and still have pressure on everything for it to work. And so my problem is now I can't work on the truck by myself. So I have to find somebody to come help me, which could be Tristan, could be Morgan himself later. That part's not really the point. The point is now I can't do the work as I was supposed to because the product I was sold to make it possible for me to do this work showed up broke. You can cleanly see there's no damage, there's no drop marks. I didn't screw this up. And it's like, what purpose does it serve to assemble 1,000 of these a day and then have to return 900 of them because someone didn't look at it correctly or pay a close enough attention to it in product placement? This could have been seen. Like, you can clearly look down and see that the casting just didn't quite make it. There's like lines of like no material. So this wasn't gonna work. And like, I could probably shove the hose down further and put the clamp down further, but like, what good does that do me? Because now I'm having to change the way the product is designed, which means I'm going to void the warranty if I continue to try and use it. And it's like, what kind of actual shit is this? I don't like talking a lot of smack. I mean, if you've ever seen me comment in someone's comment section, you've probably seen me run my mouth, because I do tend to not pull punches, and I have a very colorful imagination and opinion on a lot of different things. So, anyway, the point is, I purchased something because the product claims it can do a job for me that I need done, right? I'm right out the box and can't do it. Now, I will give the benefit of the doubt. I will admit that it has been some time since we purchased this kit versus me finally getting the truck here in order to do so. But because Morgan is a working man and is in a truck all day, all over the road in the country, there's no way for him to be able to say, hey, I'm coming this day, this day, this day. The planning goes out the window when you could literally be stuck overnight wherever you end up if you run out of drive time. So, like, the fact that I got the truck when I got the truck, I'm lucky enough. All this did was sit on my bench in there, right up against the wall, and collect the littlest, tiniest bit of dust. And it's already broken. And I'm already not able to do this job. I was trying to beat the rain. If you're in North Carolina or Southeast Virginia, you might realize that we're under an air quality alert right now. It's kind of hazy, and there's rain coming. So I'm trying to be in here and out of here as quickly as I can to get all this shit done. So, like, the thing that made me decide to turn this into a bash video is where I called Jags, and I'll appreciate right out front, I didn't pay for this. My friend Morgan paid for this. That was the exchange for the job. He would buy me a brake bleeder kit, and I would do his truck. Probably his car if he needed it as well, like either way. But the point was, the tool was my payment. And it was supposed to be a homogenous thing where I do this job and we're square. His truck gets new brake fluid, I get a new tool so that I can really quickly zip through all my cars that need brake flushes, and this is supposed to be a magnificent, great addition to my portfolio of tools. And yet, now it's not, and then I call them to talk about the warranty, and they want to charge me shipping to send it back. And they're like, well, we usually only print return shipping labels, 1 week at a time, or 7 days past the point you receive it. And it's like, that's bullshit. If you give me a 1-year warranty, that means you stand by this thing working for a year. And if it doesn't work within that year, guess what happens? It gets replaced. Why am I responsible for your product not reaching your claim? Why are you going to charge me any shipping whatsoever? You should stand by this thing, and you should be willing and happy to almost drive one to me to make me happy. And I'm not that important. I'm just some dickhead on the internet that thinks he is good enough to share a little bit of information with the world. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to get famous. I don't give a shit if anybody likes me. But what I care about is services rendered. If somebody contracts me to do work for them, I intend to do it by the time I tell them I'm going to do it. If I purchase a fucking product and you give me a warranty, that warranty is the fucking contract for that period of time. So if I'm within that period of time for the fucking failure, then you fucking dickheads deserve nothing. You should pay me for the fucking product ruining my goddamn day and my chances of doing a job. But does that ever happen? No. Companies don't stand by their shit no more. And this is why I can't work in the regular world. This is why I can't deal with normal people, is because everybody's so far up their own fucking asses that they just want to get this attitude about them, and they don't want to put forth the effort to make sure that what they've put into the world is good. And I don't necessarily need perfection, but what I need is for what you say is going to work once at least, so that the reason it exists in my repertoire is completed, so that I can do the job that it was purchased for. Even if it only worked the one time, the fittings I received with it that I can hodgepodge my own kit together at a later date was worth it. Except that I didn't even get to use it one time. And if I try to do anything to this to modify it whatsoever, I'll void the warranty and not get the replacement. So now I have to wait an hour for FedEx to email Morgan. I have to wait for Morgan to hopefully get a free moment at some point in his day. I have to send back the entire kit, all of the contents of everything, all of the attachments, all the fittings, and all the extra bullshit. Instead of just sending this one thing, but I have to send all of it back. Why? Why are we doing it like this? Like, Jesus Christ, send me one. And with the box that you send me my new one in, because I'm a normal human and crushed the box that this came in and burned it in my burn barrel because I live in bumfuck nowhere, send me my new one, get it to me quick, and then I will very nicely lay this one back in the other box, and I will prevent any further damage from coming to it so that you can expect your shoddy fucking craftsmanship, so that you can see what kind of a shit job you did at this. Because my fucking God, I'm not even religious, but Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? If you're gonna sell something, make it good. If you're not gonna make it good, go fuck yourself. We don't need it. Stop wasting Earth's resources on this gimmicky horseshit. I swear, I'm not that serious about life on the average day. I'm not. But like this shit where money is hard to come by, where people are struggling to find good, honest work that pays reasonable wage, and then you're gonna fucking sell some shit for multiple hundreds of dollars. Like, this is a $180 kit, and then after shipping, it was like $210 back to my door. Are you fucking kidding me? Multiple $100s for it to not fucking work and me to have to postpone this shit for weeks on? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Matter of fact, Jags, if anybody from this sees this, if management, if CEO, because I'm going to fucking hashtag you shit, and I'm going to try to at you as hard as I can, because I hope you see this fucking video. You motherfuckers have fucked me every goddamn chance you've gotten. I don't understand how you're still in business. I don't know why anybody still fucks with you. It's the worst shit I've ever dealt with. You fucked me for not 9 months, for fucking like 5.5, 6 months on a fucking radiator that you claimed was in stock, claimed was on the shelf. I even called in before I placed the order, asked the person who made the order to call and confirm to the warehouse that it was on the shelf. All those steps were made. The criteria had been made. I went above and beyond as a fucking consumer to make sure that I knew that you had what I wanted in stock before I let you take my card information. And guess what happened? Y'all fucking lied and drug it out for months and months and months, and then gave me a ration of shit about trying to get my money back. Where really what should have happened is someone should have taken some fucking accountability for selling me something that y'all didn't have, and y'all should have fucking overnighted one from Mishimoto to my motherfucking doorstep. That's how that should have played out. I was patient. I was pleasant. I was fucking polite. For 5, 6 fucking months, half a year for something that was supposedly in stock. And in 3 months, I get a phone call. I'd forgotten I'd paid fucking $400 for a goddamn radiator. They're like, hey, Mr. Bishop, we're just calling to confirm that you still wanted your radiator. Apparently, it's been on back order this entire time. And so I started going through the spiel and explaining to this person on the phone how, no, I confirmed that that was in a warehouse somewhere. Someone put their hands on it for me, and this was decided the day that it went down. But did that ever happen? Fucking no. No, it didn't. And now I'm at the point where Jags just... Y'all are some sorry sons of bitches. Like, y'all are some sorry motherfuckers. And I don't know if it's because you hire shitheads that don't care about their job, that don't care about the quality that leaves your building, or if that the people in charge themselves are fucking shitheads. I have no goddamn idea. But I know I'm fucking done with it. I am over it. And I know nobody's gonna see this from Jegs because my videos only get 30 to 70 fucking views. Thank you for those, by the way. I appreciate all of my faithful followers and all the people that actually like watching my junk. This may even entertain you because I've been told in the past that I'm pretty fucking good at ranting and getting mad at shit. But like, I don't want to be this asshole because I don't want to be the guy that gets on YouTube and uses it as a platform to just run my fucking mouth about things. But after the 4th or 5th fucking event with this same goddamn company and their bullshit inability to get their fucking heads out of their asses and sell me a product that fucking works out the box like it's supposed to, it's just getting ridiculous. I can't fucking tolerate it anymore. And so that's why I'm making this fucking video. And I don't really care if anybody disagrees with my language. I don't really care if anybody disagrees with the fact that I'm bashing a company. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. This is my goddamn channel. If YouTube wants me to not say the shit that I'm saying, if YouTube wants me to not be a part of any of the shit that I'm being a part of, then they can fucking delete my goddamn page. And if they don't delete my fucking page, then it will be my page until they do so. Sorry about your fucking luck. For those that found me funny, hey, you're welcome. Because I don't... And here's the rain I was trying to beat. This should have been a 30-minute job. I just want to live in a world where if somebody sells me something, they're at least transparent. Hey, this might show up fucked up. Hey, this might not get to you 100% intact. Hey, this might not be what you're looking for. Instead, everybody's like, A1 quality, #1, A++++, bullshit. Fucking throw in 1,000 goddamn names and tags so that your fucking Chinese sweatshop bullshit can come up in the fucking Amazon search. I went to a website and found a product that wasn't Amazon. Wasn't gonna be some Chinese bullshit. Supposedly, what's this say? Made in the fucking USA. By what? Chinaman? And I don't have anything against Chinamen, but I do have a thing against wasting resources. We, as a human species, in my opinion, are largely a fucking plague on the planet. This beautiful blue ball that we live on supplies us with what we need, and yet we're still so far up our own asses that we can't fucking get out of our own ways. We fight over dumb shit, we get into these stupid rivalries, we get into all this dumb shit fucking drama and bullshit. We're a fucking problem. But the ones that fucking offer scams and sell fucking shit that doesn't work and are willing to do so, you guys are the fucking worst. You guys are why it's so fucking hard for people to want to do things legitimately, because when you come up with these cockamamie fucking gimmicks that on paper seem like excellent ideas, but in practice somehow fall fucking flatter than a goddamn pancake, I just don't understand how you make money. I don't understand how you sell it. But Thanks for nothing, Jags. As always, it's been a fucking pleasure. Goddamn fucking asshats.